Hi Crusade team, inactive member here. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get set up with source control via GitHub. So let's do this. GitHub desktop. We just got to search that up, get that, download that, bam. Should go straight there. So now let's open that up. So it'll be installing GitHub Desktop for a while, and as it says, it'll launch when it's done. And bam, right there, it already launched when it was done. As a side note, from the future, I realized I didn't show you guys how to sign in, so I'm just gonna sign out and then sign back in. So, bam, you do that. It'll want you to sign in. You should always sign in. Then signing in like that, bam, it allows you to access your repositories. Alright guys, once GitHub Desktop is launched, you want to go over to current repository, you go to add, you click clone repository, and under in your repositories it should say APOSI 324 / SSBC. This will only appear if you've been manually invited to this private repo. So you click clone after choosing your path. I've got mine set to documents / GitHub / SSBC. And then you hit clone, and it'll download the entire repo. So you want to click Fetch Origin. This will update your build. You want to always fetch the origin. Before you do anything, you always fetch the origin, because that pulls other people's updates over to your build. Okay, so currently our current branch is master. If we want to make any, minor changes, then we can just commit them directly to master. So, for example, if I were to add a new text file, call it hiffle, over here it'll pop up in changes. So what we could do is we could name this test description, and we could commit it to master. And what this would do is it would allow us to push to the origin, right? So once we have that, this is all on our side. It means we've made this commit. And once we push it to master, we can't really undo it. So if you were to click this, it would create hiffle.txt. However, we don't want to do that, so we're going to revert this commit. And then we will push that to show that yes, it does work. And as you can see right now, both of these commits have been pushed to master. We created and deleted hiffle.txt. Generally, if you're not doing a minor edit, you want to make your own branch. So if you're doing anything experimental or anything major, like a resprite, like a new character, or like some engine side experiments, you want to make a new branch to do it in. So what we'll do is we'll make a new branch just to show you. So I'll call this HFF tutorial. Create branch. So once we've created our branch, the first thing we want to do is publish it. Going to. Alright. So here we're going to update from master. You always want to update from master. This is the equivalent of fetching origin before you do anything. You always update from master and compare to branch just in case you're behind master. If there's ever anything here in master, you want to, like I said, update from master. So to show you how that works, I'll switch over to master. To switch to a branch, you can just go and do that, right? You can just click the branch. So I'm just going to create a new file again. Alright, so over here in master, we've got a thing. Test again will be reverted. Commit to master, and then we push to the origin, which, as a reminder, pushes to master. It makes master have test.txt. So then, if we go over to HFF tutorial over here, we go to history, select a branch to compare, we're behind 1. So what we want to do is go over and update from master, and bam, we've successfully merged master into HFF tutorial. So then, once we've merged master into HFF tutorial, we have to push that to the origin. And that way we can ensure that now the HFF tutorial branch is up to date with master. If you want to have some stuff in HFF tutorial or in your own branch that's outside of master, like outside of master.txt, you can go ahead, and that's the beauty of branches. You can have stuff in it that's different from master. So now we're one ahead of master. We're not going to merge our branch into master until we're absolutely sure of what we want to do. Now, hypothetically, let's say that we've finished our resprite, we've finished our engine changes, and we're ready to put it all in master. What you do, you switch over to master, you go over to your branch, and bam, you merge it into master. And then you push that to origin, and just like that, we've pushed to master. Now say that we're done with the HFF tutorial, right? What we can do once our resprite is finished, once we've merged into master, once everything is fine and dandy, we can go up and we can delete the branch. Don't do this until you're absolutely sure and you've run it by someone. If you do it, you can't undo it. So, yes, delete this branch on remote, and delete. And bam. So that is how you work with GitHub. That's how you work with source control. All spriters, all balancers, all coders, everyone should be working with this, because this dynamic doesn't work unless everyone uses it, unless everyone's always up to date with each other. If people overwrite each other's changes, then the changes might as well have not happened.